So I had a conversation with my husband that just gave me an inspiration. And he was talking to one of his coworkers that he is training. Um, and they were having a conversation about, Megan, and she didn't know. She didn't realize what was going on. So she was kind of neutral. Then my husband said, well, he wrote this book. I was neutral too at first, my husband said. And then she said that she was neutral. Then she found out about the book, Spare When. And she said, oh. And then my husband told her about Megan wanting to be on the balcony. And she said, really? That doesn't make sense. So that's what I want to talk about today. But before I get started, I want to thank all my subscribers. I want you guys to know that I really care about you. Thank you so much for always commenting. I love the book that you put on there. It's so much good stuff. And then I might even come back and say something else every now and then. Forgive me on my spelling. I'm not the best. So read in between the lines. I got through school because of my husband. Yeah, he wrote all my papers. I wrote it. I put the thought, and he just spell checked it and made sure I had the right words. But anyway, and I'm typing you guys really fast, so that's that with that. I want to start with A-listers coming out and talking about Meghan being spoiled. And not just spoiled, that she knew what she was getting into, who the royal family was, who Harry was, and all of that. She knew everything there was to know about the royal family before she came in there. I'm sure she convinced them that she knew a lot. And the actor was just like, pretty much saying that Meghan's playing a game. And she knew what she was getting into, and she wants to be a princess. Because anytime you want to be on the balcony after you has done every nasty thing you could do to the royal family, and now all of a sudden you want to be on a balcony, it's a joke. I mean, I want to see her up there just because she's going to make a fool out of herself. Because she's the one that's going to look like an idiot. But I don't think that they're going to give in to these demands. They're not giving her these three things that she wants. But the nerve of her to decide that she wants anything, and she decided that they wanted a family and not an institution. Remember when she told Oprah, that Oprah show, that she wanted the union to be between her and Harry and not everyone else. She just wanted it to be between her and Harry and the bishop that was there. Like, she wanted a private ceremony. She's lying. She lied about it. It never happened. It's a proven fact. Then she tells us that the spectacular and all that is for them. Meghan told us on that stupid series that she put out that she got married to Harry 3 days before they got married, and lied about that because the bishop came out and said, no, she didn't. But she wanted us to believe, this is how nasty she is. She wants us to believe that that it was all for the royals, for show, for TV, for them to get married like that, because that's not what she really wanted. Yes, she did. You were whining about the bridesmaid dresses, and then you was whining about the tiara. So you were strategic in your guest list because you invited every A-lister you could think of, and some didn't come because they were smart enough to know that this girl is an idiot. But no. She tells us that union is between me and my husband. That's special between us. Lied about it, and lied and said the spectacle was for them. No, it was for you and Harry. Because it's all coming out now because you want a crown and be on the balcony from a racist family that almost made you kill you and your child. And Tyler Perry and Oprah is being made an ass out of Because as long as they continue to hang out with you, their credibility is going to go. Because who on this earth would want to? Why would I want to feed myself with her and sit down, introduce, have someone be a part of that? I would be if Meghan was my friend and I introduced her to my friends, it would be my fault for introducing her to them, because I'm liable now that this person has come in and she will destroy, because after she get through with me, because I ain't no good no more. I didn't introduce her to the celebrity scene and everything, and I'm done. And she's moved on from me and kicked me out, and she'll do the same thing to others. But on her way out, she's going to talk about you and dog you out. Jessica, her best friend, put out, and I'm hearing this, that she put out the friends that mean the most to her, that's taking care of her, and Meghan wasn't one of them. Meghan ghosted her, treated her like crap. And I bet that hurt her, because she trusted Meghan, just like everybody else did, just like the king, the queen. I know I'm skipping around, but catch it, because sometimes it goes like that. And I hope most of you get it. The queen was in her last hours. Harry knew that. And I'm sure William told her, listen, when he went over there during the dog bowl in his spare book about him falling, no, William was telling Harry then, listen, Grandma and Grandpa are in their last days. Listen, you need to get Meghan under control, because she is destructive. She doesn't want to follow the rules. She thinks the rules doesn't apply to her, and it doesn't work like that, the way she thinks it works. Meghan knew that, and she didn't care, because it doesn't matter, because it's all about what she can get and what's in it for me. How can this benefit me? The whole time she was acting as a princess, which I thought at the time she was doing a wonderful job. I really did. I thought she was a beautiful, wonderful princess. That's my nice thing to say about her today in my video. I thought that, but she was deceiving us all into thinking that, oh, I'm going to be this great person. And no, this is how you treat people. And now you're trying to treat the king the same way you treat everyone in your life. Every person in your path are being manipulated, are being treated like crap. That is all about Meghan. Meghan wouldn't have given you the interview, Oprah, unless you were an influencer or someone that was going to really bring the interview. Yep. And she wanted the perfect interviewer, and she picked you. And you gave it to her. That trust, to me, was broken a long time ago, and Oprah knew it. And I'm not going to harp on Oprah too much, but I won't ever be able to get over the fact that Meghan's behavior is okay in some people's eyes. Because anytime you making this about you right now is appalling. It's disgusting. It's nasty that she would even write and say anything to the king, as if she's entitled to any of it after she decided that the royal family was racist. But she, from this very family, the family racist family, she wants something. She wants to be next to the king on the balcony, because it's history making time. You didn't know that before you put out Spare, and you didn't know that? And this ain't even that she didn't know it. She's still doing it. It's not like she stopped. This is part 2.2 docuseries playing out in real time. That Meghan is not happy that her kids are not going to have a position. Their name is not on the invitation. I mean, this is some stuff. Are we Sussex Squad, are we really entertaining this? Are you really okay with them being on there? Because she can't have it both ways. She can't be a royal in the Montecito royal. Which one is she gonna be? Listen, you can't defend her and say the family was this bad, bad family. And then the very family that's bad, 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 she wants them to put a tiara on the top of her head. The same one that she couldn't wear during the wedding. The same wedding. That was a spectacle for everybody else, but not from her. That was a spectacle. It wasn't for her. She didn't want that. She wanted the 3-day wedding. And you can't tell me that Harry knew this nutcase had all this going on. Not in the beginning. If you told Harry that his life was going to turn out like the way it is right now, do you think he would have married her? I just don't think so. I call foul. I think it is disgraceful. I think it's distasteful, very disgusting taste in my mouth that this woman would look like she want to ask the king, this racist king, that didn't provide her security, but did. Didn't provide the titles, but did. Same king. The very thing that she said that she was trapped in and they was going to do all this to her is they didn't do what she said they were going to do. She lied. And like the journalist said today, well, according to Meghan, she wasn't going to get the titles because there was a problem with what color, skin color Archie was going to be. That didn't even make sense, Oprah. So you believe that since, check this out, and she's the journalist. It took me a while to get it, but I got it. You mean to tell me because they were concerned about the color of Archie's skin that they wasn't going to give him titles? That don't even sound right. That don't even look right. And I guess Meghan said, well, shit, if they going to believe that, then I'm going to really go in. Why not? Because she do have followers. She do have a Sussex Squad out there trying to protect her from what? Her victims need it. Her victims, those that are in her crosshairs, they're the ones that need. Because Trevor Coates, I don't know what's going on with that, but something about Harry and Meghan trying to silence him. I don't want to forget my thought. That's what's going on with you guys, the Sussex Squad. That's who you guys are protecting. This very person that said all this stuff about King Charles, Camilla, Kate and William. And here's the deal. They don't want her there. I'm sure the rest of the family, because she didn't just talk about King Charles, she talked about the entire family. The same family that she wants to stand on the balcony with. Why would you want to stand next to Kate? She don't, she whatever, all this stuff Meghan got against Kate. And then there's William, Camilla. She wants to be on the balcony with these people. Why? I know you don't want to do that for show. Is that for show, Meghan? Pretending like you guys are a happy-go-lucky institution? Because the things that you are asking for is the institution side. All the glam and glitz. But for the life of me, why is she trying to get Archie recognized on that day? Everybody knows that it's his birthday. This is what I'm talking about, Tyler Perry and Oprah. This stupid stuff. And being this person's friend. She wants King Charles to acknowledge Archie. He's already acknowledging him by having his coordination on the same day as his birthday. That would be an honor to me, to know that my son's birthday was on the same day his papa's coordination. That would mean so much to me. That's how I would have took it. But no, she wants an announcement. And if he gives it to her, I'm not going to be happy about that. Not going to be happy about that, because this is not about Meghan. But it has become about her. This is about her. Everything coordination is Meghan. She has created this storm around herself, and she loves it. Like Angela Livin said when she came out with Women's Day, she was letting us know that I'm feeling good about this. And it's interesting that anyone could feel good about hurting other people or doing something that is not about me. It's about me. Because she didn't, and Harry is so gone. Harry is so lost in this. He does not exist. Harry, this is not Harry. My subscribers keep trying to go in on Harry. You guys need to forgive him at some point, because he's going to need you guys. This woman got him wrapped up so cuckoo, the Cocoa Puffs. She has convinced Harry of this stuff. He is so convinced that he's playing it out himself. And I don't know if it's to just go along with it or what, but you can't be happy. You can't be telling me that that late at night when Harry, is like needing someone to talk to because he can't. Is that it? Is she his only outlet to his home, to his world? She separated him from his birthplace. And now the people over there don't even like Harry. Ouch. She did that. And she's the victim. Because they won't let her on the balcony. They won't say RT's name. They left. What? I mean, I got it clear when Charles said it. He said it in his speech. He said, I will continue to support them from abroad. We are slimming down this monarchy. He showed us on a picture who those people were. And he gave them the opportunity to be there. And they left it and snobbed at it and talked about it and called it racist. Yeah. And now they want to connect again? Be on the balcony? Be on a horsey? Dude, maybe they need that to get their status back together. No, that's not going to help. It's just going to make them look like fools. It's just going to make Meghan look stupid. What's it? Like, you whiny little... No, I don't know. This, like the titles, really is a sore subject for me, because I just don't see this every day, that there's still no accountability. And there never will be, because someone don't think that they're doing any wrong. They think they're being mistreated. Meghan thinks she's being mistreated by the king. Yep. Why can't my kids be in it? Why can't my kids be in it? Because William and Kate's kids are going to be in it. Why can't my kids be? And then, Harry, why can't we be on the balcony? Like, I'm your wife. Once again, they're treating me like an outsider. Oh, I remember I saw her on the balcony several times. I remember that one time when Harry had to tell her to turn around. Turn around, we're finna salute. And you talking. No. Meghan may never get back on the balcony again because that was a privilege. That was what you would call a benefit of being a royal, is to look out at the people. Why the hell would Charles put her on the balcony and ruin it for everyone? Because no one wants to see her up there, Meghan. The British people don't want to see her up there. That's the bottom line. And Charles would be making a grave mistake if he put her up there as if she was a part of that. No, I would just be happy to be there because I said that I didn't want to be with you guys anymore. But I actually saw myself on the balcony doing this and looking out at the people. And can you imagine her being up there and all those people are down there and they're not there for her? But Meghan has made this coordination about her. And if she's seen in any capacity or any kind of way or being treated as part of the institution, it will look weird because she left. And they knew. The Queen told them, which is so interesting to me. You can't be half in and half out. But she gonna rush and get those titles. Meghan is moving fast. She just got married a couple of days ago. Then 2 days, she's got her years good. She married him that 1 year, got pregnant the next, left that third. She wasn't in there long. Then she would have said something about the interview with Oprah, but COVID hit, so she had to wait. And then that came about. And then thereafter, let's let the dust settle. I don't know what happened. And then all this other stuff starts coming back up. It's amazing. Book, Netflix, all of this stuff. And she wants to be on the balcony. You have told us over and over and over again how the royal family has treated you like you don't exist, and racist and suicidal. And that you didn't want to ever be a part of that anymore. So you and Harry got on Tyler Perry's plane and flew back to the United States. Canada first. Then, whoop, off on. But then you got over here and started complaining about not having the goodies anymore. But you guys decided to run. You were in a hurry. You only got cut off when you left. Then I heard that they were trying to go to countries where, Commonwealth, like United States and Canada, would pay for security for them. Meghan is a mess. Like, you want the taxpayers to do this for you, and this is how you treat their king. They're not happy about that. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this whole situation. Do you think that she will ever change? Like, she'll get it and be like, wait a minute, this isn't about me? Because she can act it. She's got a good act. She can act like can be on the up and up. Like, if she was on the balcony, she would act the part. And do all of that. And now she wants to show her kids. And then I'm gonna leave. Now she wants Lilibet and Prince George, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Okay? We ain't seen them kids in forever. She didn't do the walkabout down the royal steps at the hospital. No, I'm going to do what I want to do. It's just not knowing Americans wanted to see that too, but oh well. She takes the fun out of everything. And that's why she should shut the hell up. Because she takes the fun out of stuff. But anyway, I got my point. But no. She's a mess. She's a mess. She is a mess. Like, I can't believe that I'm talking about an actual person. I never thought that it would go this far. None of you. No, I never. I thought that this situation would have ended by now and I would be gone and doing other stuff. She's talking to the media, to us, to let us know what Charles is doing. Like she's going to tell. They won't let me do this and they won't let me. No, you sound like a brat, a spoiled brat that's trying to get stuff out of your husband's father, the king, that he shouldn't be doing anything but focusing on the ceremony and everything that he's going to be doing to get things done, as if the king has time for her shenanigans. Can you imagine having a daughter-in-law like that in your house where she's just strictly direct, just horrible, and your son is just, he miserable too? That's what Charles is dealing with. And I think he's trying to be decisive in making these decisions with these two, even though he probably know that they're nutcases. He already know he already know Harry's gone. And so does William. And William has made it clear that he doesn't want to be by these two. So I doubt if we see them in the same room together. I doubt that if they make it. But Meghan would be an idiotic fool if she didn't attend, whether they put her on the balcony or not, because you don't want to miss it. You don't want to be in the history book as you didn't come. Besides, you need to be there. And here's the deal. Now she has to go. Because if she doesn't, then here we go again. So since you didn't get your way, the balcony, Archie's name in the thing, in the paper, recognized, and then some stupid other stuff. If she doesn't go because of those reasons, it makes her look even worse. But the king is not going to lose any sleep behind that. King Charles is hoping and praying that she don't come. And I would have settled that long time ago. Whatever Meghan says on that phone, tell her hell no. And period. There wouldn't be no negotiation. There would not be any negotiations. Period. He needs to stop taking these people seriously. He does. He needs to, and maybe he has and we don't know it. But here's the kicker. You got to stop it, Charles. You got to stop allowing these two to have air. And for the mere fact that you guys are in negotiations about it, stinks. No. You already know where they're going to be. They already know where they're going to be. And so that's settled. All this extracurricular activity going on in the background, that's not a part of the coronation. Shut it down. Shut it down. And honestly, I can't believe we're still talking about it. That's why when I said, honey, are we still talking about her demands? Have we not settled that? Charles, you need to let these two idiots know that they're not running anything. I would stop allowing them to have air. But they made it very clear to them that they have 28 days. And if they don't make a move by then, hey, they're not going to make it. And that's okay. And even if they can't change their mind at the last minute because of security reasons. So, my point is that here's the deal. And it sounds like we understand where the palace is coming from too. They have 28 days to let us know if they're coming. And if they don't, then they're on their own because we have to prepare. And we can't be waiting on these two flakadoos. And not even flakadoos, Meghan. Because Harry is ready. It's Meghan. And so Megan's over there talking about, I want this, I want that, and I want this, and I want that. But I'm still thinking y'all all this stuff. She want all this stuff. Let's hurry up and get them. Wouldn't it be great if they were christening before so they can be, when they put them in the program, it could be Princess Lilibet and Prince Archie. Harry, let's get them christening and put that in there because by right they supposed to. Now she's over there complaining and trying to get it. And this is how she's getting it. She's going to take it on People magazine and have them post the christening in there. And so, oh, Charles puts it on there. Oh, now the coordination is coming up. Now they can invite Lilibet, Princess Lilibet, and Prince Archie too. I knew she's up to her trickery. She's up to her little stuff, just stupid stuff. Thinking this is about her and her family and her kids. They are extremely important to Charles and the family. They are beloved, regardless of Meghan's shenanigans on both sides, both families. But what for the life of me is that no one can get her to understand that this show that she's putting on is not about her. She's not the star. But for some reason, she has become the star. And it is overshadowing the coordination. And it's just a peak to come if she shows up and is on that balcony. No. And if he mentions Archie's name, no. Stop all negotiations. Stop this woman from this chaotic crapola that she continues to do. And not just on that side, but her popularity is shot. If those celebrities, the 2 and 3 that she got left, somebody needs to put that fishing rod and just shh. Because she doesn't want to be the most disliked person in the entire continent because of her actions, because of who she is, and how she treats people. And the more prestige or the bigger platform that she has, the bigger this becomes. And the fall, because it's already tumbling. It is. Friends don't want to be friends with you anymore. People are coming out every which way on you, calling you all kinds of witcher names. And it ain't the us. It's your peers. It's people hanging around you, Meghan, that don't like you. And if they do, they're faking. But this, you can only hide the persona for so long, and then what I say doesn't even matter anymore because people see it. It's just right there in black and white. You don't need me to come on here and explain anything. I know this video went really long. I hope you enjoy it, guys. But no, you don't need this. Meghan is a destroyer. She's destroying herself all by herself. She doesn't need me. Like this is Dan Witten, and then I'm going to go. He said they're so pathetic that he's starting to feel sorry for him. I haven't gotten there yet, but I know what he means. And I think I'm right there because I'm trying to tell other people to help her circle, her PR team, those people that care about her. Shh. Let her know. Shh. No. You don't want to be the most hated black person, whatever she called herself. You do not want to be that, and you are on that road. And anytime anybody can surpass Trump, that is a miracle. And I'm not, seriously. Seriously, you got two people, they're just like. But my point is that Megan's just not getting the memo that everything is not about her. And maybe it is. Is it? Will she be on the balcony? Will Archie get his name written down? Will she get to be a part of something? Participate? Like, are we really going to give it to her? Or are we going to calm and let her know, no. You've done some really damage. And then you can't become a royal when you get ready to. I'm going to pop in to be a royal this weekend. Then I'm going to pop out. That's what she was talking about when she was like, we're going to serve the queen over here. And, you haven't, no. The queen already knew that, with what was going on. Shame on you, Harry, for treating your queen, your grandmother, with this. Mm-hmm. I say that. Because every situation, Meghan makes it about her. In every situation, it turns to dust. Every situation. Name me one situation it wasn't about Meghan and she didn't. It just it. And she's commented on it too. She'll tell you. But she doesn't watch anything on the internet. Nothing. No, none of us. I want to say this again. Trevor Colt's YouTube. I like him. He's a great guy. He's got some great content. He's been on there quite some time. He's made YouTube some money. And some kind of way, I heard that YouTube is trying to silence him. Not YouTube. Correct that. Harry and Meghan. And mostly Meghan. But I think it's BS. Stop trying to silence people. And I'm glad that YouTube is realizing that and is not going to buy into them too. Like, you can't. Like, if they can dish it out, they can receive it. You can't go on this crusade and trying to ruin both sides of your family and think that, oh, okay, that's okay. And then turn around and want things from them. She's a taker. She's one of them takers. She has nothing to give.